Louie here, and welcome back to Libra Lens. Today we are watching episode 3 of Interview with the Vampire. Is my very nature that of the devil? If we're talking about Lestat, it just might be. It just might be. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause like at the end of last episode, I realized that this man is actually evil. And you guys don't call me in the comments. I know that he's a vampire. Yes, vampires by their very nature are evil. But the way he killed that opera singer, like he literally broke the man down, first of all, and then drained him of blood. They were like watching his childhood memories. Like it was very, very intense. And I feel like that kind of killing should be reserved for someone who actually did something terrible, not someone who sang off note in some opera performance. But I get it, he's a lover of theater and music, and it's what separates regular humans from these people that he, considers above other humans. I personally would be one of the people that Lestat would take out because I am tone deaf, and I mean, at least I can recognize good music. I just can't really make it, so there's that. But I am very excited for this episode. I want to see more of Louie's journey into becoming a vampire, how he's gonna deal with it, especially with his family. He already lost his brother in episode 1, which was so sad and so crazy, and like in the last episode he almost killed his nephew. So I remember Lestat telling him that he's gonna have to separate himself from his family, and obviously Louie not wanting to do that, which is understandable. But at the same time, if you're a fledgling vampire who can't control yourself, the best thing to do would be to separate yourself from your family, right? So we're getting to see more of that, and of course I want to see more of the L's little romance bloom. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what's next. So without further ado, let's get into the video.
I'm gonna have a family of my own, am I? Don't have to humiliate him. You are a kid!
I love seeing the little teeth every time. And someone in my comments told me that's actually New Orleans and Dubai. So like the two skylines, and I think that's really cool. Is my very nature that of the devil?
There's a column in here about the history of this lovely square.
Used to be called the Place d'Armes.
Pennywise, Funk, Foolish.
How they used to take runaway slaves, cut their heads off, and pike them on the iron gates as a warning.
Yeah, ask it.
Do you ever think that we, that's to say our kind, were put on Earth for a larger purpose?
Your purpose is to enjoy yourself.
I know you don't believe that. We can eat animals and be okay. Should we be more selective?
Only eat redheads, the humorless. Define your term.
Redheads.
Hunting is pure instinct.
The poets, composers, shouldn't we spare them the randomness of our killing?
Every one of them is capable of abomination.
We should be better than they are. Try something for me. Want to share?
Say we come upon a murderer.
Try something from upstairs.
Just got a hold of it.
So inebriated, he's worried he'll urinate all over himself.
He's just a drunk.
$18 in the dresser.
Stealing from his mother.
Petty larceny.
Yeah, $18 is not a reason to kill somebody, but don't steal from your mom.
What's that I hear? Oh yes, it's the angel of starvation passing over us.
Everybody's so stupid.
He breaks into tenements and robs them of their meager possessions.
But don't mind the shaking. I've snapped his spine. It's merely his nerves spasming. Well, go on. Here's your criminal biscuit. See how it tastes. Eat, if your reason or his heart fails us.
I'm gonna eat cats, but I mean, Lestat is not happy.
An invitation to the Dogtown Ball.
No singer. You're angry.
Your night had nothing to do with ridding the world of criminals. You're ashamed of what we are.
Maybe I'm just pondering what I am.
You're a vampire.
But he just became one.
Word in my place of business.
An illusion to throw off the scent of the dogs. For every 20 people he kills, he makes one small businessman's dreams come true. Louis de Pontelac, the Dog Prince of Iberville.
He's so rude.
Your entire existence is disrespectful.
I don't want to kill people anymore.
A fish that doesn't swim, a bird refusing to fly.
He doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't want to kill people. It is what it is.
You're going to struggle. I fear for the feline population of New Orleans.
So serious.
Mr. Martin, you have played The same melody, the very same way for 2 weeks now.
Think you could do better, Jeff?
Oh, why are you just like shouting?
People didn't come here to hear you jabber.
Well, they didn't come here to hear you play either. Otherwise, you'd be in a concert hall.
This ain't your kind of music.
For our boys being shipped off to Europe, know your enemy.
Oh, hell no!
Oh, hell no.
Nobody likes your music, Lestat. Like,
When you live with Mr. Martin, what you hear is genius.
All I hear is
they
a
don't
man
think
that's
it's
never gotten
genius.
his dick
Only you
wet.
do.
It's like your left hand on the piano, little walking pattern.
He's such a show-off. Please don't kill this other pianist. Like, I hope he doesn't just go around killing musicians.
He admitted later there was nothing wrong with Jelly Roll's playing, only something he overheard in an alleyway. Jelly was gonna leave me high and dry in a few days, and he improv the melody for what would later become the Wolverine Blues.
Whoa. You're saying Lestat wrote the Wolverine Blues?
I have no idea what the Wolverine Blues are.
This.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, it's not so much the minute details, Louie, rather the total rewrite. 1973.
Styles here out of which nothing fine could be made, and I'd been sadly cheated in having him for a teacher.
It was a cold winter that year, and Lestat was my coal fire, confiding my struggles to another man.
San Francisco.
A man made of dried twigs with a thin, carping voice.
Dubai.
I had never allowed myself to feel emotionally close to anyone.
Why was he so mean when he was younger? Oh, well, that's that.
The version we speak of now is the more nuanced portrait.
Or the more rehearsed. The abused-abuser psychological relationship I'm talking about.
I do not consider myself abused.
The abused still loves the abuser.
I'm not a victim.
Talk like he was your soulmate. Why?
I gave Derek, a guy I don't know, the last $30 I had. My editor reminds me 7 years before car seats are mandatory. My ex-wife reminds me I never owned a Buick. This is the Odyssey of Recollection.
Is that his own book? Is he quoting him back to him?
This is the premise of our interview. Allow me my Odyssey.
Yes, diva. He's actually so dramatic, but I love it. Like, let him speak, and then you can say whatever after. But let him speak. He can set things on fire with his mind. Are we gonna see Lestat do that? So I don't think we've seen Lestat. No, I wonder if we've seen Lestat do that.
Lestat filled in for Jelly the next night. He would do his killing away from me now. He said for the choice I had made.
I actually prefer the cats to the rats. I can't lie.
While I tried to adapt to my new diet, I barely had the energy to hold up a book.
Louie, you have to convince Lestat to keep playing.
I do everything for Louis.
Yeah, I heard that about you too.
What do the employees at the Azalea say about Louis and Lestat?
I'll answer with a question. Are there 2 beds upstairs or 1?
No one goes upstairs, Miss Brown.
Well, there's my answer. I like all sorts. I like soft hand, burnished complexions.
He said, I'll take you both.
Or your blouse?
I'm hungry. Think I'm gonna get something to eat.
Is the animal market still open?
Enjoy yourselves.
He gets that way when he's hungry.
Jealous Louis. Which, fair enough. Like, why would you tell me to vampires come out and watch you cheat on me for eternity? Crazy.
There's a dentistry convention in town.
So you didn't kill her.
She has talents.
Aren't I enough?
Exactly. You guys know. He's not a good person. How can he laugh?
We'll be together 10,000 nights. Anything that wards off the dullness of the everlasting road we walk.
Okay, but you guys need to both agree on that. You turned me to be your companion.
I can smell her on you.
That's nasty.
I like a little variety. Communicating so much better now, no?
So I can fuck whoever I want.
Of course. Of course. As long as you come home to me. Of course.
Of course.
City Ordinance 4118 tried to ensure Uncle Sam's money went into the right hands.
Ordinance.
Hastily composed attempt by the city to segregate Storyville. It required that all prostitutes of color move their business across Canal Street.
Let them segregating the whores. Let them do business.
How'd you manage it?
Gave 5% of the business to my girls. How's that help you? How'd he put it, Briggs?
Deprived us the use of our property without due process of law, denying us equal protection under the Constitution of these United States.
No security guard on the doors. That's a woman counter's coin. No offense, Miss Williams.
Been called a cunny, a cow, and a bitch that ate 1,000 dicks. You want to apologize for calling me a woman?
And I'm the only security this place needs.
Be amazed at the high-powered maids supplying the military camps.
I'm doing my part to see them Jimmy hats get used.
Secretary of the Navy doesn't see it that way. 400 men over at Charity getting treatment for the clap.
Pristine pussies walking my floor.
Pristine.
Jonah?
We the point do like.
How long has it been?
Don't Gracie won't remember me.
Of course I remember.
So you a big shot businessman now.
Done all right.
Done all right. You own all this. Sign me up for done all right.
Why are you with her looking at me? Louie, this is where you get yours back. So I support you.
You think this is nice? Wait till you see my pretty automobile.
So from time immemorial, men have been flexing with their cars, basically.
Nothing much change here, I see.
And you've been blessed.
In Asia days since I seen you last.
That's the moonlight line, that's all. Worried about going over there?
Some nights, me and my squad's all colored, so we mostly gonna be in the rear.
Better than getting shot at for a country makes you use the side entrance.
And most of why I signed up is I kept hearing something about something they call European sensibilities. Okay, that's what you look like. Who you looking at?
Yeah, I got someone.
Not the childhood sweethearts.
No ring on your finger?
Not a woman.
Well, what's he like?
He's a lot. It's not perfect, but we kind of have this agreement.
One of those you can drive out to the bayou kind of agreements?
Good fit. It's uniform.
Well, it's the moonlight.
Using his line back at him. That's cute. If I now say I ship this mother and him and Lestat, you guys will kill me. So I'll just say I ship it almost as much. Okay, Louie, control yourself. I do not want him to kill his childhood sweetheart, because we'll be hearing all this blood pumping. Oh my god, put his teeth back. Oh, okay, yes, do that by yourself. Because I know he's been eating all these fucking animals for so long. I'm like, don't come and kill this guy, because you finally came and got too excited.
Hello?
Hello.
After saying, of course, now you want to ask questions.
He found me, you know. Went to my old house on Esplanade. Grace told him where to find me.
And all love.
Oh, what are you gonna do about
We
it?
had a few early fumbles. He was 16, I was older. We both knew even then we were a little different. I was Antoinette.
Tedious. I don't see that happening again.
Yeah, sure.
These affairs always flame out.
Now that Louie's got his own person, you don't see it happening anymore. Okay.
Lock us in with you.
Are those the guy's boots?
The mud on his boots could have come from anywhere.
Oh, okay. It was Lestat's boots, but it just had mud.
Yeah, I got someone.
No ring on your finger?
Not a woman.
Did it rain?
Yeah, I got someone.
No ring on your finger?
Not a woman. I don't remember now. It could have been dry in the bayou and wet in the quarter.
The Odyssey of Recollection.
I would meet Jonah decades later.
What did he say when he met you again? You were young and he wasn't.
What they all eventually say in one articulation or another.
Party was this afternoon. You want to come around? You come around when people are awake.
It's barely dinner time. I don't want to make a fuss.
You're not welcome in this home.
I own this home.
This woman is so mean.
I'm the executor in charge, so welcome don't matter.
What's going on out here?
I got
The
you.
devil worked outside. Okay.
Let me handle this, Mama Abdullah.
I didn't come here to see you.
Lou,
Came here
They're
to see
afraid of
Grace.
you.
This is what Lestat was talking about. Now they're scared of you, Louie.
There he is. There he is.
Oh, shut up. I hate his mom. Like, I hate mothers like this because, like, he didn't deserve for her to start hitting on him. She just started doing it immediately Paul died. So it's not even like with Grace where, like, okay, little things of him being supernatural start popping up and then... But his mom is just mean. Just mean to him. I don't like that.
What do you think? Why, that we could have an orgy, you can fuck them, I can eat them.
What about the coffin room?
Oh, he brought them all to their house.
Kill the Hans! Kill the Hans! I brought them back after they cut the electricity at the Azalea. Miss Bricktop wanted you to have this. Well, now that I know you have a type, I thought you'd be pleased.
Let's start.
Ugh. He's so annoying. What do you mean now that I know you have a type? He can just control a whole room of people. That's scary.
What can I say? I'm a lot. I'm not perfect.
I knew you were there. You jealous?
Oh, and he was watching.
Yes, I don't like sharing.
But you... Oh, exactly. So you want him to share.
You did me some face and I drove him home. I heard your heart standing! You watched the whole thing like some creeper.
And then I watched you pull over and drain a dog. This is not a life.
That's because you took my life. I lost everything.
His family is gone.
I lost my family. About to lose the last fucking thing I care about.
He lost daytime. Like, he can't go on daytime. Like, there's a lot. He gave up for you.
We're giving a courtesy and you ignored it.
Finn O'Shea. City ain't shut off his lights.
Finn O'Shea served sandwiches at his bar.
I tried to persuade the city council. We're all hurt. Might I suggest, Mr. Duloc, that you move your operation to the quarter?
Who do you suggest gonna sell me a property in the quarter?
Make Mr. Leon call here then.
This is Louie's hobby, not mine.
And that's so messed up.
Amongst the property. Maybe old Tom here had it right. Maybe in the end, Louie, you dumb pimp who got robbed blind.
You sell me the Azalea because you knew this day was coming, Tom.
You put a sir on the end of that.
You put a sir on the end of that. He's gonna kill both of them. I'm calling it now. And they deserve
I'd
it.
be happy to buy the property back from you. 15 cents on the dollar.
Just slice his neck. Slice his neck right now.
When your mother sees the devil in your eyes, it's a hard assessment to abandon. Am I from the devil? Is my very nature.
Episode name drop. That's fair enough to ask, honestly.
Don't need the money.
You think I'm gonna let that snake bite me and my people? What is it?
I'm gonna speak for the girls and say as minority owners, that's a stupid fucking business plan.
I love her.
Put up a sign like that, you're inviting chaos. And the hubris on display caused me to neglect my thirst.
Oh, he's gonna go crazy.
My thirst grew hotter. What broken windows? And I was through struggling.
We have families.
Rats would no longer suffice.
Honestly, I'm not even mad at Louie. I support killing this man. Like, I support it. Kill him. I'm down.
Fuck with that vampire and see what comes of it.
Exactly that, Daniel. You're right. About to see him pull up on you.
Breaking into my home is one thing. Making me drop my atherton, that's a new blow.
You can try and compose yourself. He's still gonna kill you.
You think I have a vendetta against you, against your race? Think that if you must. Storyville is the sinking ship. You are the first to drown. But that's your problem, Louie. You're arrogant. You haven't accepted your place in this world. And your pale lover with this seemingly endless supply of capital. And the weird goings-on in your sodomite townhouse won't change the fact you're a tiny man flying too close to the sun. And that's what I am, Louie.
You are not the sun.
Why's your heart beating so fast?
And I want the death to be slow.
Everything that's been done is legal under the City of New Orleans Charter.
You're thinking about your wife, your two daughters, and how fortunate it is that they're away. It is fortunate.
Now you're
I'll
scared.
let you reload.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be slow. Okay, I don't want
Maybe I am arrogant.
him being a vampire now. That would be proud.
What are you?
I'm a vampire.
This man started a race riot. Oh my god.
I must confess, I'm very proud of you, Louie. You managed to execute it with such aplomb.
I did it for my city, my people.
So that torturous death was for your people?
I didn't see this coming.
Save that life for yourself. Did you not smile when he begged?
Maybe you saw it coming and didn't stop me. Maybe you went quiet on purpose.
You did what you did because it gave you pleasure. We should make this our anniversary.
He's actually such a lover. I can't hate too much. Like, finally, you're worthy. You're dark like me. This is our real anniversary. Crazy, crazy.
You and me ain't ever gonna work.
Is he breaking up with her?
That's why you're always gonna be alone.
Okay, Louie, that's a bit much. Oh, he did cheat first.
I stumbled through the streets, child, who had tested his strength on a small bird, and I make it whole again. Can I help you?
Like, look at all the people that are dying. Louie, you can't die, but it's gonna be all the poor, like, other black people in New Orleans that are gonna suffer, or in Storyville.
I who had brought this retribution. It was I who should pay for this sin. I could not save the Azalea, but I could save her. My light, my Claudia, my redemption.
Okay. I have watched the movie. I do know that Claudia is gonna be like I know she's like a kid, right? Is gonna adopt a daughter type thing. And I know we get the whole storyline of, oh my god, turn off.
Stay tuned.
No, I don't want to see the next episode. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I have watched the movie, so I know that Claudia is like gonna be their like sort of adopted daughter, little kid that they have around, and I know that we're probably now gonna get a whole storyline of like little kid who can't control her thirst. Renesmee, could Renesmee? I really don't really know Twilight. Let me know if I reference that. But yeah, I'm excited to see it. I think it's really interesting that like Louie basically wants to break up with Lestat. Like, I did not see that coming just because it seemed like he already forgave him. Not forgave, but like he accepted what happened with Antoinette and like decided that like what he was going to do going forward is basically act the same. So like how Lestat was saying, basically like, I know that you didn't want to kill the alderman for yourself, like it was for your people and things like that, sort of like mocking him, when Louie was actually trying to say that like, yeah, this isn't the outcome that I wanted. Like I was trying to, like he was driven to the end of his rope by his thirst, by not eating properly. He'd been eating those animals, not drinking properly, stressing out by like all the, like the way he was being attacked by that alderman and like the council and everything. Like he was definitely targeted, and they were taunting him. Like, how can you say you just sold him this property? Well, your friend just sold him this property, and then now you, the friend of the person, now are making all these policies, and then you now want to buy the property for 15 cents on the dollar, and you're telling me I should add sir when I'm speaking to the stupid ass friend that sold me the property in the first place. Like, I completely understand why Louie like went crazy and decided to kill him, but I definitely don't think he was expecting those consequences, and obviously it was terrible. And I feel really bad for like the regular people in New Orleans, like the black people there, the people in Storyville, the hookers, the people working in the low pubs and things like that. Like all of them are the ones who actually suffered when the riots started. They're the ones who burned, they're the ones who, all of that. So yeah, like Louie was able to save Claudia, but what happened to all the rest of the other people that didn't do anything, and Louie now caused this to happen to them? So that's just where, it's not fully Louie's fault. Obviously, it's also the fault of like the actual white people that went to go do that. But like, you know, he was the catalyst in this situation. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next, where their relationship goes. I wonder if this is going to be like a turnaround point in the relationship, because this is the first time where I felt like the way like Louie was talking to Lestat was a little bit crazy. Whereas like throughout like the last couple of episodes, it's always Lestat saying something crazy. So I feel like there's like a little shift in the power dynamic happening, maybe, or we'll see. Maybe Louie will be back to the same next episode. But yeah, this was really nice. So far, I'm loving this show. I do want to get a bit more, I don't want to say I want to get more future scenes, but I just wish the future scenes were giving a bit more to the story, right? Like, yeah, we're getting the point that like, okay, Louie might not be this reliable narrator. Okay, I did like that, like with the rain. Once Daniel asked, oh, was it raining? And then like he had the memory of it raining, had the memory of it not raining, and he's just like, oh, I don't know. And like that's why when Daniel was calling him out about, you know, how different he sounded in his previous interviews when he was shitting on Lestat, He's like, that's the beauty of the Odyssey of Recollection. And like, yeah, that other interview was a long time ago. That could have been right after like they separated, because obviously he's not with Lestat right now. So that could have been right after like everything ended and he was still angry and bitter. And you know, now he's in a different place where he recognizes that like, okay, yeah, there was love and there was bad parts as well. Like it was very, you know, nuanced, as Louie would say. But yeah, this was really exciting. Thank you so much for watching with me so far. If you liked, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about this episode, what you'd like to see next, and I will see you next week.